Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Winslow Ford. I'm Tony, I'm the sales manager. Thought I'd just spend the afternoon doing something a little bit different. Walk you around one of our demonstrators. Just come up for sale, cracking spec. No one's really talked about these much with us, so we thought we'd have a wander around. We're even going to take you for a test drive. What we've got here is the Fiesta Active. So what's active about it? It's a slightly taller car, as you can see. It's a little bit more ride height, a few centimetres taller. Just makes getting in and out a little bit easier, a little bit more ground clearance. This is the X model as well. So on this one we've got panoramic roof, the upgraded alloy wheels, and there's lots of equipment which I'll come to and show you inside. So you can have a quick walk around the back with me. So it's 5-door hatchback. Plenty of room in there for passengers. You can see we've got a price board in there. As luck would have it, $14,995. The list on this car is around the 23,000 mark, so quite a good saving. Nice decent sized boot. You might be able to see on the camera the reversing sensors, but plenty of space in there. Plenty of room for luggage if you want to store. And this one, as you can see, is fitted with the Bang & Olufsen stereo, so there's a nice subwoofer if you're into your music. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in the car, we're going to take you for a drive. Right, here we are, inside the Fiesta Active. As you can see, nice big spacious car, even for a big lad like myself. This is very well equipped. If you think back to Fiestas from many years ago, you were lucky to get even a radio cassette. This one, on the Active X, this one's got adaptive cruise control, very good system. It's got a speed limiter as well, so you can restrict your speed while you're driving, which very good in sort of average speed areas. Got a trip computer on the other side of the steering wheel with voice control, so you can talk to the car. You can make a phone call, all without taking your hands off the steering wheel. You can even control the sat nav. Part of the standard fit to the Fiesta, as you may have seen, is the lane departure warning, which is controlled on the end of the indicator stalk here. So we'll just press that button there, and what that does is if you're driving on dual carriageway and you stray across a lane, you'll feel a sensation like a vibration through the steering wheel, a little beep, and you may even feel the steering wheel just try and pull you straight. So a nice system which is standard to this car. Also down the centre console there, which you might not be able to see, is a few different buttons here. So we've got your start or the active start, traction control system, and we've got a button there which changes the driving modes. So we can drive it to normal mode, eco mode, which gives it a bit more fuel economy, or into slippery mode. So the car will just adjust to every driving condition that you actually put it through. Looking a bit further forward, if you can look down here, we've got heater control. So this one's got climate control, so we can physically turn the dial and it comes up on the screen at the top there. We set a temperature and the car will work to keep that temperature and maintain it for you. Heated front seats, very nice option for the winter. And something fairly new to Ford, heated steering wheel. So cold wintry day, you can get in, press the button, a couple of minutes later the steering wheel does get quite warm. And then the standard features, like the thing you'll see on the Ford, is the heated front windscreen. Obviously your normal air conditioning buttons, fan speed, and all stationed in the same place. So we have now, some of you may not have seen it, we have this big touchscreen panel there. Not everyone's cup of tea, but what I'd suggest is come and have a play with it. It does work very well. We've got a moving map, because this one's got sat nav. You can control your radio and you can connect your mobile phone to it as well. The navigation is exceptionally good, exceptionally fast, and very easy to load. Right, give us 2 seconds, we'll go for a little drive and tell you what we think. Right, here we are, come for a little drive. Phenomenal little car this. It's got the 1 litre EcoBoost engine in it, 125 horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. Crazy little car, very lively little thing. We're cruising down the dual carriageway quite happily, 60 miles an hour, going to top gear. and the car's doing over 50 miles to the gallon, which you have to admit is pretty impressive for any petrol car, I must say. One thing you'll notice, I don't know if you can quite hear it on the camera, is how quiet it is. It's very, very quiet. You know, think back 15, 20 years. We're in a little car with no space, no soundproofing, and now we're driving the car, talking very quietly, happily doing 60 miles an hour. It's very smooth, very quiet. Phenomenal economy. I'm quite impressed with this. But what you got to remember is this is quite different to what most people know. You know, you've got the active, you've got the feel, you've got the leather seats. It is a very well equipped car, and the reason why we're showing you things like this is to prove to you and to show to you how Fords have come on over the years. Personally, I've known Ford since 1995, and they're very different to when I first started. I think a lot of people will agree. Everything's moved on, the technology in the car, the quality of the engine, the quality of the build. What I would say is, if there's something you want to see, just let us know. You know, we're here because of you, and we're here for you. So just let us know if there's a car that you see, whether it be a new car, a used car. If we've got it, we'll happily give you our opinion, our personal opinion, and see what you think. But thanks for watching.